We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Aaron Sanchez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Here's big Aaron Judge. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 1 for 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1. Grounded foul. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Travis, a 27-year-old, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Line drive to left. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Next to bat for Toronto, Josh Donaldson. Gray against the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. On to second goes Donaldson. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Donaldson stands at second with 2 gone. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Up top, it's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Brett Gardner waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is there, 2 gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 11, Brett.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sanchez, or the Sanchez as he's been called. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Three and one now to Brett Gardner.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Now a flare out toward right center. Number 25 over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. Hey, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now at the plate to Oscar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. 3 balls and a strike to count to Rendell Grichuk. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 2 for 6. Gray sets. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Grounded to the right. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Russell Martin now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
A runner on first with 2 away. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, number 25. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Pushed softly over toward the right side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kevin Pillar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Gray ready with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Devin Travis hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Smoke, a native of South Carolina. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Strike three called, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through three north of the border. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. One and one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. And he fouls this one off. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the running play. 2 down. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Zero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. This is line to left. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Teoscar Hernandez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Hernandez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Right fielder number 15.
Here's Randall Grichuk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Good waist pitch. 1-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Brandon Drury will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Richard moves over. 1 down.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Striding into the box, number 25. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Popped him up. Martin is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 33.
Now batting, Greg Bird. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Gardner at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The 2-1. Hit hard. Foul. Sinker. 3-2 now. Jacoby Ellsbury would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Swing at a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
So striding in, Russell Martin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Ellsbury. And it's gone. Solo shot for Russell Martin. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two and 1 the count to Pillar. the 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Gray's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. High pop up. Smoke is calling for it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Smoke. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Standing in now, Yonhervis Solarte. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Gray gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. So 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 24, Danny Carr.
Brett Gardner will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Richard. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brendan Drury. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
A 1-0 delivery. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A fastball that just misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
As a look, now the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
3-2 now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Another full count offering on its way. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Ready once again, number 25. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Travis has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Right fielder number 15,
Next to bat for Toronto, Rendell Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Gray ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on and you try and find a way to get into that
bullpen. Russell Martin now.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Tulowitzki, a runner at first with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 3-0. Sun Hwan-Oh is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Leading off the inning, Greg Bird, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, Pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Didi Gregorius would be next. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Still down 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 57, Chad Green.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left, 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
This is popped up. Bird has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here's a strike. Green, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big man.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another try at 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count offering on its way. Count remains full.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Donaldson shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. There is Travis. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Two out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Last chance for the Yankees. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, and it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
0-1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Sanchez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Sonny Gray takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First of the Toronto Blue Jays, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, but only 2 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez. His record is now 1-0. Loss goes to Sonny Gray. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.